So keep your back straight and neck head straight in one line and your right palm on your left. And gently close your eyes and focus your mind to this bell sound. So while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tas bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhas. Namo tas bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhas. Namo tas bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhas. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So bring your attention to your body and scan head to toes 3 times yourself and say Swapatveva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge in this moment with this sitting. May my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. And just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. And later observe the impermanent, unsatisfactory nature and selflessness within each and every sensation you experience, followed by the inhalation or exhalation. So in the beginning, we're going to relax our body step by step. Relax your head. Following my words, mentally relax your body. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your upper lip. Relax your lower lip. Relax your chin. Relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart. Relax your liver. Relax your kidneys. Relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. Relax your large intestine. Relax all abdominal organs. Relax your butt. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. Release the tension in your mind and keep relax your face muscles. So bring your attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. Deeply and gently breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. So now allow your inhalation, exhalations happen to naturally itself. So keep your attention only to the sensation. So through the sensation, recognize this is inhalation, this is exhalation. Do nothing extra. Don't think about breathing, don't visualize breathing, don't make anything happen the way you want. Just leave it there, let it happen itself. Keep your attention to the sensation of inhalation, exhalation, and recognize this is inhalation, this is exhalation. Follow the entire continuation of the inhalation, exhalation. Knowingly, this is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end of the inhalation or exhalation. Also be aware about the length and the depth of each and every inhalation, exhalation. You may experience some inhalation, exhalation become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. Just recognize and accept it. Keep your attention only to the sensation. Drop all other details. Just see the impermanent, unsatisfactory nature and selflessness within each and every inhalation or exhalation that you experience. Bring attention to your body. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this with clear intention mentally, repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe. And may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light to your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward and upward. To all 6 directions at once, like the moon, the sun. Spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, there was a young girl came to her mother and told about her life, and she told she's so disappointed about the life and she cannot handle anymore. She's so unhappy. And then mother, at that time, she was cooking. So then mother took some carrot and then there were some eggs and the coffee. She took these 3 things and then boiled some water into 3 different spots and put the carrot to one pot and eggs to another pot and the coffee powder to another pot and boiled it. After few minutes, she took it out and saw to her daughter, look at the carrot, look at the eggs, look at the coffee. So carrot, before you put it to the hot water, it was so hard. But once you put it to the hot water, it becomes soft. And the egg, as you know, inside, before you put it to hot water, it is liquid. But once you boil it, it becomes hard. Coffee powder is just dust. If you take something to your farm and blow, it will disappear. But once you put it to hot water, it giving the essence and the smell and everything, and the color, it's everything come out of that dust and nourish that plain water to coffee, which you cannot separate anymore. And this three behavior, and when it comes to the same conditions, look how these three things change into three different ways. And she gave a lesson. And as human beings, we have to change according to the situation. And maybe it is the same situation, but if you don't able to change yourself, when things go up and down in life, if you don't develop the passion or attitude to change yourself, it becomes so hard. So then whatever the condition, whatever the environment around you, just learn to change according to that. That change itself bring the wisdom to you. So all this practice, we trying to become more humble, deeper inside within us, to understand our own experience. Sometimes it is difficult. Why it is difficult? It's nothing wrong, because that's the very nature of life. Why it is difficult? Because we so conditioned. We so conditioned with our own ideas, which we learn maybe from past lives, or maybe in this very life, through schooling, through environment, culture, tradition, through universities, diplomas, degrees, so like that. But deeply in your heart, if you understand, when it comes to the reality of our life, that whatever we learn from this outside world, end of the day, you cannot count it as life. What you deeply understand within yourself, it's going to be with you. It resonates with you. It go with you. So then little by little, start to develop that inside you. We need this conventional knowledge, but at the same time deeply. You have to understand what you experience. You have to see that experience, that seeing that experience itself, enough for you to start your spiritual journey to go deeper. But without seeing yourself, your inner experience, how are you going to start? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Because we all looking for spiritual transformation, development inside us. It is not something that you can get from outside. And it is not even something that you can learn from somebody and just apply it to you, kind of like a software. No, it is not like that. It is by practicing little by little, understanding the basic and developing it by practicing yourself. You have to go this journey. So that's why we try to help you, providing that necessary environment with the information. So then remember yourself. It is 50% help for you, and other 50% you have to fulfill within yourself. If you don't do that, if you just keep doing the same thing inside you, then how that every day maybe you learn, it's not going to do anything. So then remember, it is your practice And recognizing within yourself is the most important part. So when it comes to that, one time Buddha gave a sutta it's called Indriya Bhavana Sutta. This is a very beautiful sutta when it comes to the, the, the Buddhist concept. What the Buddha taught regarding this life and what is the meditation when it comes to our day-to-day life. Because before the Buddha, people understood certain things and they didn't know how to apply it to the exactly to the right point. So the Buddha's teachings help us how to exactly apply it and how to exactly get the best out of that moment. So it's like a warrior, soldier in the battlefield. The good warrior, the master of the warrior, the good soldier, know what to do exactly at the right moment, not before, not after. So the Buddha's teachings the same. So what the Buddha's teachings try to tell us, try to show us, do the exactly the right thing at the right moment, not before, not after. So if you learn that principle, if you tune to that method and if you develop that art within your bodily, verbally, and mentally actions, or with the perception with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, if you know exactly what to do, the right thing at the right time, not before, not after, then you're done. But sometimes we don't know what to do. So sometimes looks, the people say, Bhante, I don't know what to do. Oh, Venerable, I don't know what to do. No, it's a very common question. Sometimes we all tangle with our own life, our own thoughts, our own situations. And even we get lost within our own mind and we come to a point and we don't know what to do. So that's why practicing meditation and keep it close to your life and walking in this path and nourishing yourself little by little with the wisdom from the Buddha's teachings will help you. Not only you, to others also. You remember, that the candle, that lit candle and without fire, the candle, what is the difference? So if the candle is not lit, it cannot do anything. It is a candle, but it cannot do anything. But if you are a candle already lit, what is the capacity that you have? There is a possibility from here to eons by eons, eons by eons, whatever the candles come to this world, there is a possibility you can start to light that. So when it comes to human life, just becoming a human being doesn't mean you fulfill this life and you fulfill that your purpose of life. Eating, sleeping, reproducing, and doing other things like other people doesn't mean life. It's a part of life. Manasa uchatiti manusa. So develop your awareness. That is the main responsibility, main purpose of becoming a human being. So then in day-to-day life with your all activities, little by little, try to absorb something to light yourself. Because in the very next day, in the very next moment, knowingly or unknowingly, there is opportunity come for you with your husband, with your wife, with your children, with your parents, with your grandparents or grandchildren, or brothers or the sisters or all the people come around with by law, maybe brother-in-law, the sister-in-law, mother-in-law, father-in-law. There is something. So somebody come and then you have opportunity to pass the light. Maybe it is invisible, unknowingly you do it. So then always remember, if you are not light yourself, your candle, you just become a candle, empty candle. You cannot do anything. You may think, oh, I am the boss. I am the queen. I am the leader. You may think. And maybe you become a king only for, elbow room, leg. That's the chair. That's it. That's it. So then always remember yourself. And what you gain invisibly, you start to transform, especially for your children, the next generations. You don't see that. It's going to them. They slowly, little by little, absorb it. So you are responsible for them. Gain something, and what you gain, exactly the right thing. Because if you get something wrong, if you light with yourselves with something wrong, what will happen? It's slowly going to, for your children, through maybe to their friends, and for the entire community, entire society, and then later, whole generation. So then you just think about it. So when it comes to this Indriya Bhavana Sutra, so what the Buddha said, exactly do the thing like a soldier, not before, not after, exactly the right moment. So how the sutta start? So there was a teacher called Parisarika, and he was a very famous teacher, yogi, a Brahman. And he had a student called Uttara. So one day, Buddha was in a forest and resting. And at that time, this Uttara, young student, came to Buddha. And then they had a very friendly conversation. So then told the Uttara, this young boy told to Buddha, Venerable Sir, our teacher, that's mean Parisarika, Brahman, taught us Indriya Bhavana, how to meditate with our eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. So then the Buddha said, oh, that is very good. So what he taught? So then this Uttara told, our teacher taught us, stay away seeing things. Stay away hearing things. Stay away smelling things. Stay away from the taste. Stay away from the sensation or association something or the people. So like that, he start to explain what is that meditation mean, not to look something and keep your eyes away from whatever the colors or the pictures. That mean, or stay away from perception. Then the Buddha asks, Uttara, then how about the blind people, deaf people? Because then they should be so better than us. By hearing that, this young boy got shocked. And he was like, stuck himself. He couldn't explain anymore. And then Buddha didn't talk to him. Look at how the way that Buddha explained things. Buddha never taught anything to him then. Then the Venerable Ananda was going close by. Then Buddha called Venerable Ananda. Ananda, come here. And then Buddha talked to Venerable Ananda and explained what is Indriya Bhavana. How to meditate with your eye, ear, nose, how you can practice meditation with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. And then the Uttar, this young boy was listening. And then Buddha taught Venerable Ananda, listen this very carefully. So when you see something, what will happen? When it comes to your eye, so the eye object and your eye, then eye consciousness arise. Out of that eye consciousness, there are three things can happen. What are those three things? Uppajjati manapam, uppajjati amanapam, uppajjati manapa amanapa. Or uppajjati means arising. Manapa, maybe you like it. So when you see something through your eyes, you may like it. Or you uppajjati amanapa, you may not like it. Like or you may like it or you may not like it. Or uppajjati manapa amanapang, or you may, the both can happen. So kind of like a neutral feeling. So then now apply it to your all other senses. Your ear. When you hear something, same thing can happen to you. So ear object come to your ear, and then the ear consciousness arise. Out of that, you may like it, you may not like it, or maybe neutral. Neither like it or not hate it. And the smell. Nose object, when it come to your nose or aroma or anything, then the nose consciousness arise. And you like it, or maybe you like it, or maybe neutral. Only that's three feelings that we have in this human world. And for the tongue object, taste, when it comes to that, then the tongue consciousness arise. Or maybe you like it or not, or maybe neutral. So the body, sensation, whatever touch your body, feelings, people, or any human, or any cloth, or anything, you may like it, you may not like it, or maybe neutral. For the mind, also same. When the ideas come, you may like it, you may not like it, or neutral. And then, see, in Buddhism, never says stay away from things. Go away from life. Don't look at something. No, Buddha never taught that. This Indriya Bhavana Sutra, that's why it is very important. And it teaches regarding how to respond to the world. And so, then just let it happen. That's why it's like a, the warrior. Not before, not after. At the right time, you should know what to do. That's it. There's no struggle there. So then, when it happened, ye evam pajanati. So what you should know when something come to your ear, so be with me and listen very carefully. Okay, when something come to ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, consciousness arise. Out of that, manapa, you may like it, amanapa, you may not like it, or manapa, amanapa, maybe it can be neutral. And then, ye evang pajanati. Just know that. That is the important thing. When something come to your eye, if it is like, just know it. And if it is not like, if you hate it, just know that. And if it is neutral, just know it. That is what you should do. Not stay away from that. So then what we do sometimes, when it's something very beautiful, and if somebody asks, hey, that's beautiful. No, I don't, I don't, I don't like that. So that is what we cheating ourselves. We think when we say, oh, I don't like that, we think, oh, the people say, oh, you are so good. But in the Buddha's teaching, it's not like that. It's not kind of like an ascetic way of practice. This ascetic way of practice very old. 10,000, 20,000 years old, this practice. But the Buddha's teaching is so different, and it's deeply go with awareness. That's why it's called ye evan pajanati. Just know it. And once you know that, there are three things. What you knew. That means if it is happy, or it is unhappy, or it is neutral feeling. Happy feelings can come, unhappy feelings can happen, or neutral feelings can happen. So you should recognize that. Oh, this is a happy feeling, this is an unhappy feeling, and oh, this is a neutral feeling. That is what you need, the sati. So that's it, completely internal investigation, analyzing. It's nothing to do with the outside. And you see something beautiful and you're not going to destroy that. It's like some other countries. If the man married a beautiful woman, and what he does, he make her ugly. There are countries like that. By law, it allows the man to do that way. But here, it's not like that. You're not going to touch about it. You're going to say what you experience inside you. See, that is what. That in we say, even Vipassana, we say inside meditation. So your inner experience, you investigate, you analyze. So otherwise, maybe you go to somewhere and then people think these outside things not good, and then people go and destroy outside things. You may heard that people go and destroy the statues. They're afraid for the statue. They go and destroy the outside world. They try to change the outside world. But what the Buddha taught, nothing to do with the outside. Just analyze what happened when you saw it, when you heard it, what happened to you, when you smelled it, when you eat, or when you had the sensation, what happened to you? Recognize that. Only three things can happen. Maybe it is good, maybe it is not good, or neutral. Once it happened, regarding that, whatever that you felt, not anything else. So whatever the manapa, amanapa, or manapa, amanapa, whatever the feeling you got, remember three things. Regarding that feeling you got, not outside object. Sankata. There are two things in Buddha's teaching, Sankata, Asankata, Mula, that means roots. We need to go to the deeper teachings of the Buddha's teaching. In the Theravada tradition, there are two things, Sankata, Asankata. Sankata means whatever came out of conditions, not alone. It happened because of many conditions, not because of a one reason. Asankata means only one thing in the asankata, that is what called nibbana. It is a different kind of way. So sankata means it came out of conditions, came out of many reasons. Remember, not the object, that what you felt, manapa, amanapa, manapa, good or bad or neutral, like or dislike or neutral feelings, whatever came to you with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, that feeling belong to condition. That feeling came out of many reasons. See, it is nothing to do with the outside. And then just remember that. That's it. It doesn't say go away from it and do something. Just know it. This is what it is. That's why how like the well-trained soldier, warrior, that is what you have, like the samurai. Not before, not after, at the right moment. So when it come to your mind, in that very moment, just know it belong to conditions. That's the first thing. Sankata. That's the Pali word from the sutra. Came out of the conditions. And the second one, remember Ananda. So what the Buddha said, now Buddha saying to the Ananda. So Uttara, that young boy, was listening. Ananda, remember, the second one, it's Olarika. Olarika, I will explain that. So the first one, Sankata. The second one, remember, it is Olarika. Olarika means very conventional. So practice point of view to understand yourself. There are deeper, many other connotations when it comes to Pali language, but still just remember for you, Olarika means it's very conventional. And it is just not only for you. If any human being see it, hear it, smell it, taste it, feel it, that human being also going to experience same like you. So this is the point that we missing, because when something happened to us, we think it happened to me. It's not like that. That is what called Olarika. Don't hold it to thinking it is only for me. Like the very good example regarding the Kisa Gotami. See that when the child died, and she thought, oh, it's my child, why it happened to my child? And then she started to look for around the city, around the village. She went house to house looking for a mustard seed from a family that who had never died. And then she understood. See, it happened everywhere. See, that is what Olarika. So whatever we see, hear, smell, taste, feel, remember, billion years ago, if there were human beings here, they also had that. And after eons by eons, whoever, any human beings come, they also going to. So as example, it like this, in this light condition, if any human being, healthy person, come and look at this pen, that this pen going to be blue for that person. There's no way That is what called Olarika. You come here, and if anybody, if there is nothing wrong in your screen and everything, exactly that's so what you see, that every other person see the same way. It's nothing wrong with your eye. So it's common to each and every human being, not only even in this planet. Remember that. Or maybe after many years, you hear there are some other human beings in another planet. So then remember, if they have the eye, when the object come to their eye, only three things can happen to them. What are those three things? They may like it, they may not like it, or neutral. So out of that, feelings we get, one is it depend on conditions. Another one is Olarika. It cannot be only for one person. In this human world, forget about other worlds. In this human world, whatever that you gain experience through your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, remember, there's nothing only for you. That is what called Olarika. Then how about, if you are a young, the girl or boy, when it come to the relationship, why they die sometimes, why they fight each other, why sometimes people kill each other, because they think, oh, this feeling only for me. That's wrong. That is what the recognizing that it can happen to any human being. That is the Olarika. So then remember, whatever you experience. So, if everybody watches a movie, then what do? You watch the movie and then you personalize the experience, but you don't see, oh, that's everybody see the same thing. How about what do you mean by good hotel? If the lot of people go and eat there, then you also go there. Just imagine if you go to a new city and you want to eat from a place. What is the very basic principle? Go follow the people. And there are two hotels. Just imagine there is a hotel, huge crowd and waiting line. And there is a hotel, no one go there, just empty. So then you don't go to that place. You go to the people. So what does that mean? Then you go there and then you eat that whatever the taste come to you, that all other people have the same experience. It is just not only for you. Just imagine album become the well-known, very famous around the world. One of the song maybe. That's me. What does that mean? Do you think it is only for you have that feeling? No, that's everybody get that. So don't hold it personally. So whatever the feelings come to you, don't hold it personally. It happened to each and everyone, especially based with all this, mainly with the five senses, with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. So don't be crazy because of that. Don't do any wrong things or any mad things because of your feelings, out of your feelings. Remember, whatever happened to you, just remember, it happened to each and everyone. Just let it be there. And just know it, that knowingly enough. So that knowingly is the moment that you responding. That is what called recognizing. Pajanati, you recognize it. And the third one, remember the cause and effect, causality, dependent origination, paticca samuppada, belong to paticca samuppada, belongs to cause and effect. So what is the first condition? It's the first Hetupala, or the conditions, came out of the conditions, came out of the many reasons. And in the third place, what the Buddha said, remember the feelings that you have out of your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, that feelings belong to cause and condition, cause and effect. So what is the different cause and condition, cause and effect? So cause and condition, it came out of many reasons, and cause and effect means out of that feelings, it going to go somewhere. It not going to be there. It going to take you to another place. Just know only these three things. So remember that. That's a cause and effect. The cause and effect means it's kind of like this. The action, reaction. So the cause and the whatever you experience, three things: like, dislike, neutral. So that like, dislike, neutral feelings not going to be there. It's going to go somewhere, from this place to somewhere. And if you don't see it, just imagine, if you don't recognize, or if you don't recognize that, see the arising point, where the wisdom that you have, where it's going to go? That's why in the beginning, it's build up a boundary, kind of like a perception, that the precept, seal, don't do things. Why? Because you don't know where it's going to take you. But here, deeply, when you see how it arises, then you know there is millions opportunity in this very next moment. What can happen out of your bodily, verbally, and mentally action? Once you recognize that, you become more and more mindful regarding what happened inside you. If you like it, maybe you can be crazy. Out of that craziness, things can happen. Remember that when people become happy, do a lot of crazy things. And when you are unhappy, out of that unhappiness, anything can happen. And it can end up you in the jail, or maybe it can end up you dying. It happened everywhere. And then even neutral. Remember, it is kind of like a sleeping snake. That neutral feeling can give and go to any like or dislike. So then you watch, you see it. When you see, what will happen? See, here the Buddha don't say anything, or you have to do this, you have to do, no. Just saying, just see that. When you see it, like a very hot iron plate, just imagine. For a very hot iron plate, if you put a drop of water, what will happen? It's going to disappear. And you may have seen that lotus leaf, and it never going to hold the water on it. And if you put some water to lotus leaf, and if you turn over like this, what will happen to that water? It's going to go. The same like, if you are able to recognize these three things with out of your inner feelings. So remember, when something come to your eye, so there's nothing can go wrong now out of this Indriya Bhavana. It's nothing to do closing your eyes and practicing meditation or something like that. So be very clear what the Buddha taught about the life and the insight recognition. So when something come to your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, so out of that, only three things can happen. Uppajjati manapang, uppajjati amanapang, uppajjati manapa amanapang. You may like it, you may not like it, or maybe it can be neutral. Good feeling, bad feeling, neutral feeling. Recognize that. Then that's called ye evang pajanati. Recognize that feeling. Then think about that feeling, whatever happened, good or bad or neutral. Three things. One is sankata. That means it happened out of condition. It never came alone itself. It happened, the feelings, it happened because of many reasons. And the second one, olarika. It is not only for you. It happened to each and everyone. Whatever, all human beings, in the past, in the future, today, in this whole world, whatever come to eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, three things can happen, good or bad or neutral. So then you're not going to claim it is only for me. And the third one, cause and effect. Remember, it has power to take you to another place. It's not going to be there. It happened if you don't recognize it. But if you recognize these three things, what will happen? It cannot go anywhere. It cannot do anything. In that very moment, like a drop of water, you put it to very hot plate, iron plate, what will happen? That drop will disappear. Like a drop of water, you put it to lotus leaves, and then when you turn over it, it will drop. It's not going to be there. So then you're not going to hold anything inside you with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. Remember in life, what that your tomorrow going to decide by, not whatever came out of your body as the dust. Whatever stuck in you, what you hold in you, going to decide where you go tomorrow. Then just imagine with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. Whatever the perception come to you, even you had the very luxurious place, you are in the middle of that all. So all the beautiful things and all the luxurious, lustful things come to you as perception. But in you, out of that all experience, that whatever you recognize as like or dislike or neutral, if you recognize the three qualities it carries, it came out of conditions, not alone itself. It happened because of many reasons, and it happened not only for you, it happened to each and everyone, all human beings, and it has power to go beyond the moment. When you know that all deeper in you, with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, consciousness, you're going to be empty. In that emptiness, in that very moment, you find your liberation, your transformation. That is where you're going to experience the ultimate bliss of Nibbana. So with that, I bless upon everyone. With this good practice, may all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you, may no difficulties come to you, may no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo
Sat.
vatthantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavatantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Ettavata cha ammihi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Idam me punya kammang asavakkaya vangotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.